Hello everyone, and welcome to your pick a card reading on what do others find intimidating about you. For this pick a card, I would like you to take a few deep breaths before picking one pile for your reading, and once you're ready, please pick a pile. So for pile 1, we have the Sodalite, pile 2, the Rose Quartz, or pile 3, the Amethyst. Hello pile 1, and welcome to pick a card reading on what do others find intimidating about you. This reading is for everyone who's chose the Sodalite crystal. So pile 1, right off the bat, I feel like people are intimidated by you due to your sharp intelligence, your ability to be flexible when needed. I feel like we have a group of people here who are very flexible, adaptable, and quite astute, I would say. I feel like the Fox Spirit card sums up many of you quite well. You're quite comfortable in your own skin. I would say many of you may be introverts, preferring your own space, company. People also find your external beauty quite intimidating. Some of you could be quite stunning, quite striking. Others of you could be quite mysterious looking, but there's something about you that's quite alluring, penetrative. I also feel some of you in this group have nice hair. You take care of yourself. With the Knight of Wands card, I feel like you're a group of people who aren't afraid to take action. You're quite passionate, fiery. I would say we have some strong fire signs in this group, so that's Leo, Sagittarius or Aries. I feel there may also be Geminis in this group as well. I am picking up we have a group of people here who are very smart. I would even say quite cunning when need be. So I feel like people can never quite pin you down. They can never quite work you out due to your flowing nature. I feel like this is a group of people who may chop and change. I feel this is a group of people who are quite independent, quite level-headed, strong within. Also, there's this air of fierceness about you, which I feel others find intimidating. With this gossip card, I feel certain people may be a bit hesitant in saying certain things to you because they can't quite suss you out, and they may be a bit afraid of how you may react or respond. I would say there's this Gemini kind of quality with some of you in this group where you have a dual nature. You can fit in if you want to, and you can stand alone if you want to. So these aspects of you are very intimidating to others because when it boils down to it, you don't really need anyone. You can stand alone fine by yourself. With this Destiny card, I feel like people respect you. They see you as someone who can be quite a challenge, someone who's very strong or has a very strong aura. There's this fierceness about you which they won't like to cross. I also feel you have a very strong constitution. Many of you are quite strong-moraled. You stick to your guns, you know what you want. And others find this quite intimidating because they think you've got it all worked out by the way you carry yourself. But to the core of you, I do feel many of you are aware of your life purpose, your destiny, and you're not afraid to chop and change things to get where you need to be. I would say some of you are quite adventurous, you love exploring, you're quite expansive. With this Despondence card, I feel like you don't take fools lightly and you're not easily swayed by other people's opinions. You're quite level-headed, you're strong within yourself, and I feel like you don't need others to make you feel complete. Even though you do enjoy others' company, you're also okay being by yourself, which others find a bit intimidating, especially if they're the type of people who enjoy being around lots of people to feel secure. With this focus card, I feel like you're very focused, very determined, very driven. And I feel like once you set your heart on something that's important to you, you kind of have laser concentration to achieve it. I also feel with this group, we have people who have natural passion, natural energy. You have an abundance of energy about you, this inner fire which glows outwards, which others can see and feel, and they may find this a bit intimidating. With the Strength card, I feel, as mentioned, there's this dual nature about you. There's this polarity about you. You can be very firm, very brave, very strong, yet you can also be quite sweet and quite vulnerable. So I feel like with this group, it depends on your surroundings, your environment, as to which aspect you show to others. I'm also picking up this focus card. There's this element of change with you, that you're always undergoing some kind of change. I feel like you can see a goal through, a project through, but when you get to the stage of feeling like it's not leading anywhere, you're not afraid to chop and change. And I feel like this group, you're quite transformative. Maybe this is due to what you've undergone in life, your experiences, but I do feel there's this element of bravery, courage about you, and you've undergone a lot of trials and tribulations, which has made you who you are now. And to those who don't really know themselves that well, they may find you quite intimidating. And I also feel some of you may sometimes indulge in a bit of gossip, whether that's with family and friends or within the office environments. So part one, I feel like you're a very sharp group of people, very intellectual, adaptable, flexible, acutely perceptive, very attractive on the outside, very strong. You have this quiet confidence, self-assurance about you, which others find quite intimidating. So part one, that was your reading on what do others find intimidating about you. I hope you've enjoyed today's reading, and if you have, please ensure to like, share and subscribe to the channel for more video uploads, and it also greatly helps the channel to grow. Thank you for watching, catch you next time, bye. Hello part 2, and welcome to your pick a card reading on what do others find intimidating about you. This reading is for everyone who's chose the rose quartz crystal. So part 2, right off the bat, I feel like we have a group of people who are very unique, quite different. I feel like many of you are innately wise, very deep, mysterious. There's hidden depths about you. I feel externally some of you may look quite different, or you may dress different on purpose because you like to stand out and not fit in with the crowd. I feel like with the Void card, many of you have undergone some dark times. People find you someone who's very grounded, someone who's undergone a lot in life, someone who is mysterious. I also feel some people find your mysterious nature in terms of there may be a bit of darkness surrounding you, a bit intimidating. Perhaps you're not afraid to delve deep into your psyche, into your shadow. I feel like with this group, we may have some people who enjoy working late at night. I feel like some of you, your brain may be quite active more at night than in the daytime. Some of you may have a connection with the new moon, new beginnings. Perhaps you were born when it was a new moon. There's a sense of authority about you, inner strength, stability, which others find quite intimidating about you. I feel like you are a group of people who are very good at beginning new things. You're good at paving new foundations for yourself. And I feel like some people are intimidated by this, the fact that you can rebuild your own life, rebuild yourself. With this Liberator card, I feel like you can be quite a breath of fresh air to others by the way that your views could be quite balanced. You can see from one aspect to the next. You have a very fair range of perceptive abilities, observation abilities, and judgments. So I feel like you are able to bring balance in situations. You're able to highlight both sides of a story in a situation. And I feel like people may find this quality about you a bit intimidating because you're very fair in your approach and you have a very broad view. With this Father card, I feel like you're a group of people who are very good at taking action. You have a talent for creativity, you're very positive, and I feel like many people look up to you. In this part, I feel like we may have strong Tauruses, there could be some fire signs in this group, as well as Libras. There may also be Pisces and Scorpios in this group. I'm also picking up Aries and Earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo and Taurus as mentioned. With the Emperor card, I do feel with this group you're very grounded, realistic, practical. I feel like you're a group of people who don't make decisions, impulsive decisions. You're well thought out, quite calculated I would say, which others find quite intimidating. And you're always listening to your own authority. I would say with this group we have some master builders, people who are very good at building a new life, new foundations, structures. We may even have entrepreneurs in this group, or people aspiring to be entrepreneurs in the near future. I feel like with this group of people we also have a lot of people who are very good at communications, very good at creating, very good at implementing. And I feel like there are many people who look up to you and who may follow you. With the Service card, I feel like you're a group of people who are very respectful to elders. You're very fair. You treat people with respect and you expect respect in return. I feel like this is a no-nonsense group. You don't take people lightly. You don't take people taking a mick lightly. And you're always ready to stand your ground, which people may find a bit intimidating because you're very strong and very self-aware. With this Prayer card, I feel like people find you as a blessing in certain situations. Someone who could be a troubleshooter, a great problem solver. With the Eight of Pentacles, this tells me you've worked to a certain level of achievement in life, or you're very aware of what you want to achieve in life. But I do feel with this group, you're very hard-working, persevering, very good at managing your time, your resources. And I feel like those people who are takers, take, are a bit intimidated by you because they know they can't cross the line with you because you're someone who's very self-assured, assertive. I also feel with this group, some of you are very different in the way that You're different in your outlook, your approach, your creativity, which others may find a bit intimidating because they can't quite be at your level. You're just who you are. And especially those who want to imitate, I feel like those are the people who are intimidated by you because they can't follow what you do the way you do it. Because you have this unique approach, energy about you. I'm also picking up this group. You could be quite decorative in a way that you may decorate your physical self. You may wear very different pieces, especially for females. You may decorate your hair, or you may decorate your house in a very beautiful way, which others may find a bit intimidating because they're wondering how you can keep on top of everything, keep on top of a good job, keeping your house looking very nice, and keeping your appearance on top form. I'm also picking up your very multi-talented group. You may have one set career, but I feel like for many of you, outside of work, you may have many hobbies, pastimes, activities that you explore and you perfect. I feel like with this group we may have some strong writers, creators of some sort. Some of you in this group may enjoy playing chess. Others of you may be fond of being outdoors, adrenaline sports, keeping fit, exercise. But there's something very grounded about you, and I feel like some of you really put in time and energy to look after your body, what you consume and how you live, which others may find a bit intimidating because they can't quite match the way you are so organised, the way you are so disciplined, the way you're so structured, the way that you're able to fulfill various priorities. I'm also feeling like many of you are respected by those close to you, family, friends, acquaintances, colleagues, business partners. You have this air of authority about you, magnetism about you, and people like to look up to you and follow you, which others find a bit intimidating because you're able to sway, influence others by being yourself. So part 2, that was your reading on what do others find intimidating about you. I hope you've enjoyed today's reading, and if you have, please ensure to like, share and subscribe to the channel for more video uploads, and it also greatly helps the channel to grow. Thank you for watching, catch you next time, bye! Hello Part 3, and welcome to Pick a Card reading on what do others find intimidating about you. This reading is for everyone who's chose the Amethyst crystal. So right off the bat, Part 3, I feel like you're a group of people who are very cultured, very wise. You have this innate wisdom about you, and I feel like you have very broad knowledge about a lot of things. I feel like with this group of people you are naturally free-spirited, and you may enjoy travelling, either in the literal sense, physically travelling, or travelling in terms of exploring your higher mind, your inner mind. I feel like with this group you are very abundant people, abundance in knowledge, experience, wisdom, as well as abundant in other ways. You could be abundant in finances, or you may have choices in types of career to pursue. Some of you may be animal lovers, you may prefer autumn and winter time. I also sense with this group you may enjoy nature, you're nature lovers. So Part 3, what do others find intimidating about you? I feel there are many things that others find intimidating about you, but out of the cards in front of us, I feel like people are intimidated by your depth of wisdom, knowledge. I feel like in this group we have visionaries, people who are able to look at the broader picture, people who may even be able to look at the future. So it wouldn't surprise me if we have some people in this group who are very psychic, visionaries, people who are tapped in to source energy. I also feel with this group, you're very strong in terms of your values, your belief systems. And I feel like we have a group of people who are devoted to their life purpose, to their goals, to what they want to experience in this lifetime. And with the monk card, I feel like in this group we have a group of people who are very devoted to the cause, whether that's to do with your life purpose, things you want to explore in this lifetime, the difference you want to make in the world. But I do feel this is the most spiritual pile out of the three. I feel like we have very wise old souls in this group. People who may feel like they've lived many lifetimes. People who have a good understanding of cycles, beginnings, endings. I feel like people are intimidated by you, Pile 3, due to your wealth of knowledge, the fact that you are strong manifestors. You use your vision to create the life you want to achieve, the life you want to accomplish. And I also feel like using your experiences, your resources and your time effectively, you're able to fulfill your heart's desires, your goals. I feel like people are intimidated by you, Pile 3, due to your magician abilities. That you see you as someone who's very capable, someone who's very strong, powerful. They may even feel your strong aura. They may even feel like you're a very wise old soul, someone who cannot be easily undermined, controlled or influenced. System card. This further supports this is a very spiritual group of people, people who may enjoy studying metaphysics, esoteric subjects, but there's this element of mystery about you, mysticism, intriguing to others, yet quite intimidating. With the self-worth card, I feel like in this group we have a lot of people who are naturally creative. You may have had to work on your self-esteem, your confidence. There's something about your sacral chakra which others find intimidating. So this could be due to your creative abilities, talents, the way you're able to look at the broader, higher perspective, the way you're able to create the life you desire. With the Page of Wands, I feel like once your heart is set on something you're passionate about, you go out there to get it, which others find quite intimidating, especially with those who lack direction, they lack the oomph, the drive to go after their dreams, because they see you as someone who's able to go after what you want. I feel like in this group we may have some people with strong earth and fire signs aspects in their chart. We may also have some strong Virgos in this group, because I feel like with this group you're very meticulous, you're very good at paying attention to detail, so you're good with the larger picture as well as the details. I'm also getting, for some of you in this group, you may have some strong healing abilities. There's something very soothing, calming about you as well. And with the Hawk Spirit card, I feel like we have a group of people here who are quite independent, as well as quite protective of those they care for. I feel like wherever you go, you stand out. I don't feel in this group we have people who blend in, but rather people who are trendsetters, people who stand out Even if they try to hide and blend in, they're not able to, due to their aura, their physical stature even. But something about you, Path 3, is very enlightening, very powerful, which others find intimidating. I'm also getting to this group, you have a very strong inner resolve. You're very focused on what you want to manifest, what you want to achieve. And by focusing on what matters to you and putting in the time and energy, I feel like you've attracted and you've built up a certain level of success in your life, which others find quite intimidating. I'm also picking up this group, you may help others find their purpose. There's something about illumination in this group. You may be the guiding light to others. You may illuminate things that others may not have seen before. So I feel like you do have this very helpful nature about you. I would say kind of like a mentoring, like a mentor, guide vibe about you, which helps others see the bigger picture, and in a way it helps others make up their mind. You're just very powerful in the way you go about your life, the way you live, the way you see the world. And I feel like the way you see the world is quite innovative, it's quite eccentric, very different. I'm also picking up in this part we have some strong air signs, particularly Aquarius. Aquariuses are rebellious, eccentric. They're very forward-thinking, futuristic. And I feel like in this group, many of you are this way inclined, which others may find intimidating. So, Path 3, I would say your broad vision, the way you're well travelled, the way you are able to ascend to a different level from most people, the way you're able to evolve, the way you're able to create the life you desire, the way you're able to just be yourself is what intimidates others. Because you're not someone who is easily swayed or easily convinced by the norm. I feel like in this group we have natural leaders who dance to their own beat of the drum, and people who are high flyers, high achievers, I would say, which others find intimidating. So, Path 3, that was your reading on what do others find intimidating about you. Hope you've enjoyed today's reading, and if you have, please be sure to like, share and subscribe to the channel for more video uploads, and it also greatly helps the channel to grow. Thank you for watching, catch you next time, bye.